Okay, you guys, I'm gonna give y'all the opportunity to start getting on. I came on early. Because I finished doing what I needed to do early. Hey, the Black Barbie. I know I'm running a marathon today, ain't it? I'm just doing too much. Hey, Diane. I wish there was some kind of way that I could log into. Let me see if I could share this.
To be quiet for so long.
I'm gonna give some more people the opportunity to start coming on. I think I can share it to my Facebook. Hey y'all. Let me see if I'm able to pull it up on my Facebook. Let me see if I. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a second, y'all. I'm giving y'all the opportunity to log on. Hey, you got. Hold on, y'all. I'm.
Hey y'all.
Okay, y'all. I'm back. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? I wanted to talk about it's like I think I'm almost running like a marathon tonight or something. He said, rest in peace, young dog said, what's popping, long live dog? And for all the goofies just making this shit about that man artist, she said Dolph died about some rap shit. Also speak on that. And if she get touched, they know what's going. They better not mess with her. We get ready. Let's listen to what Mia J said, you guys. I was able to pull it up. Let's look at the whole thing in totality.
But it definitely became very clear that it was necessary for me to come and kind of just be very, very the letter that I posted today, just to have some clarity given, right? Um, and I typically don't even be struggling for words, but I am in a sense because I have chosen to be quiet for so long for so many reasons, and I'm gonna be brief, but I'm gonna be very direct on why, right? Um, and this is the first time I've done this, but it literally, it's like it has come to the point to where, yeah, the time is now, and the time is now for so many reasons, right? Um, First of all, I've never, since everything happened, right? Let's go back to 2021, right? November 17th, 2021. Immediately when Dolph was taken from us, it was like we had internet investigators, we had conspiracy theories, we had people who say they talk to the dead. It was so much going on, so much noise. The noise was loud. It was louder than it was loud as hell. You know what I'm saying? And for me at that particular time, that was the last thing that I was even engaged in. Like, couldn't nobody that don't know me, Dolph, our family, nothing about us, some people that don't know him, because people don't know him like that, right? You can't tell me what happened. Like, so I didn't even feed into it. However, it did two things. On one hand, it helped a lot. It was so many people who, that public cry, right? That everybody just showing their support, everybody who was just down, everybody who was up there calling the DA's office, the police department. It was so many people just who was hurt and who was demanding justice that helped things to progress along. So many people that was like, look, we gonna be
Cypress,
our
she got
own
a right to
detectives,
talk.
right? It's like beauty in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like not so beauty in, I can't even hardly get my words right. But basically I'm saying, like, that was the pro in that situation. It was so many people invested and to make sure that we figure out what happened to him, right? But then on the flip side of that, you got people who clout chasers, who just want clicks and likes and want to make money. So many people made so much money off of Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Like him being taken from us just for clicks and likes and making up shit, saying stuff like, y'all have no idea. Because I did, like, it's only if you've been rocking with me, if you've been supporting me, and I thank God, y'all. When y'all see me strong, it ain't because I'm so strong. I've been saying that for a long time. As people were coming to attack me, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was other people. I never met people in my life that's taking up for me, you know. And they like, oh, you had something to do with it, you benefit. And it's like, wait, what? Nobody believes you. And then to see people supporting the narrative and not just attacking me, attacking his family, his aunt, his sisters, his brothers, people who really love Dolph hands down for reasons way more than just making music and money and what he can do. People who genuinely love him because he was a lovable person. Attacking these people. And me, I was so weak to even fight back, to even speak on it. I started doing, I don't even want to go too far. I want to stay just hit, like, say what got to be said without going too far. But these people were attacking me. But it was people like the people who've been there that was just like taking up for me, speaking on my behalf. It was like I saw a guy using. It's like vengeance is mine. I feel like I experienced that because it was people literally coming for me, and I'm like, the hell did I do? I'm grieving. My whole fucking life is upside down. Like, how can you make this about? Don't even worry about it. And I had to get to a place to stop talking. And I never said anything because I did not want to give these people fuel. I didn't want to add fuel to their fire. I just wanted, at the end of the day, I'm praying, God, I know that you are going to let the truth come out. I'm going to rely on you. I'm not relying on people. I'm not going to rely on myself because, listen, I'm incapable. You know what I'm saying? And so literally, that's why I was quiet. And people were like, why are you not saying justice for Dolph? And it's just like, for one, even with Black Men Deserve, I struggled to even walk fully and boldly carrying that out for a long time. I was like, I don't want to keep making this a Dolph thing. I don't want to keep I don't like how this makes me feel. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't want to keep having this conversation. I don't want to keep talking about men getting killed. I didn't want to do none of this stuff. Like, it was just, didn't want to do it. And the reason I didn't is because it didn't make me feel good. But the day that I feel like, and not even the day, over this time, these 2 years, my healing journey has been all like, I done been ups, downs, lows, ups again, downs, lows. Like, the way that this journey has been for me, it brought me to a place of, for real, like a place of strength, a place of like almost where boldness, like true boldness. I was like, I don't want to do nothing, but I'm here, God. Like, you brought me here. You placed this in my lap. You took my brother from me. You took one of my right-hand people from me. You know what I'm saying? That if I go through the hardest shit in my life, this man gonna be right here. You took him from me. It started there, but you also took my man from me. The person who, if anything like this would go on in my life, the person who's going to get the shooters or whatever the case may be, if it's some calamity type of shit going on, you took that person from me too. You could left me damn near with nobody. And that's what I felt like. I don't want to cry. I'm not coming on here to cry. But it's like I felt like everybody was taken from me. In the same breath, people coming at me. And I felt weak and I felt like, why me? And then I realized through going through healing and going through just like going to God, like literally praying, like surrendering, like doing everything that I felt like I needed to do that maybe I should have done a long time ago. Once I did that and I literally just kind of submitted and I just like really pulled back and stopped trying to look for every fucking body else to be my damn defense team, I started to feel stronger. I started to feel like I ain't scared. I started to feel like fuck fear. Because at the end of the day, it's like you was given this. It's not by chance that you was given all of this. It's not by chance that all of this stuff happened to you. It's not by chance that your brother was taken. It's not by chance that Dolph was taken. It's not by chance that all of these things are happening. I don't understand why. I don't like it. I don't want to do it, but it was like, you got to. And when I accepted the challenge and the charge over my life that I got to be the voice, he can't speak for himself. I got to do it. His family got to do it. Like, we got to do it together. It's not going to get done. You can't silence your voice. He gave you a voice and he gave you a big ass voice. It ain't even too many, like, that's your gift. You can speak. You can talk. God gave you a voice. You got to use it. So how can I not use it for the person that I love the most, the person who is the most pure to me, the person that taught me so much about just having a clean heart? Like, y'all probably like, man, he was a trapper. He was like, it's like when you strip a person, it's like ain't nobody perfect, right? Ain't nobody perfect. No, he wasn't no damn preacher. He wasn't a pastor. But when I'm telling you about people that have, it's the elements of their heart, the fibers of their being that makes them a good person to their core. That's what he was. And I feel like the person that I am today, I wouldn't be me today if it wasn't for Dolph. I would not be who I am to the woman that I'm proud to say that I have become. I wouldn't be that person if it wasn't for him. So the last thing that I could be fucking doing right now is feeling like I cannot go hard for him. He can't go hard for himself. My brother can't go hard for himself. These people who had my back for all my life, my brother all my life, Dolph the last 10 years of my life, they can't do it. They don't have the voice no more. They've been silenced. So me, I'm at this place where it's like, I gotta do it. I don't want to do it. It's not something I'm just happy to do. I feel it's like, even though I'm not in a space of being fearful, at the same time, I do think about like, damn, this is not, you're just a woman. You're just a woman taking on a whole lot of risk. And I don't like it, but I got to do it. And I'm at this place where I'm just like, God, if you got me out here, if you gave me all of this, you placed this in my lap for a reason, apparently, you got to protect me because, listen, I can't be silenced no more. And I'm taking the charge. I'm walking through it. I'm walking in it. So that's where we are today. So now that I'm at this space where I'm like, it's almost 2 years, things are happening that don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like communication ain't up to par. Just all of these things is like, wait, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Answers, please. Why are y'all like, I can't even be at liberty to just be so specific for real. But at the end of the day, I mean, we see what's going on. A lot of times when you find out information, I'm finding out too. It's people being protected. If I believe, I feel like it's a lack of due diligence being performed. And I try to be silent, to not say anything, to not be in nobody's way, to where it's like, oh, like, I didn't want to offend nobody. I didn't want to have anybody like, dang, she throwing us under the bus. I really did not want to do anything because it was like, I'm gonna give y'all a fair shot to do shit right. But I feel like that has been taken for granted. And like I said, I just think that it's a place and it's a time for everything. And it probably wasn't no better time than now to even speak up. Like I said, like just the way that people were attacking me, y'all have no fucking idea. If you know, you know, but if you don't, you probably think I'm lying. So then when like it comes down to like when Stephanie, my homegirl Stephanie, when she experienced with her loss with Rock, it was like it sent me into a whirlwind of like, it was a trigger because I'm like, why are y'all, I mean, listen, think what you want to think, say what you want to say. But when somebody is going through life like that and they have to witness the loss of their loved one, attacking them is some foul shit. And I could not say nothing. I had to say something because I'm like, that shit is bold. And what y'all don't know once I said that is that people did that to me and I was fucking people photoshopped me into places. They wanted me to address them and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't give them the fucking satisfaction to believe that I'm about to give you another click or like or whatever. The shit has definitely died down. And I pray that God keeps their asses silent because it's like, that shit is foul, bro. What type of heart do you have? None. Apparently, why would you do that to somebody? But it was done to me. It was done to her and it triggered me. And I literally went into this protective mode. I think that's just how I was created, just to always want to take up for somebody who can't take up for themselves. And here I am. So by me posting what I posted, by me asking people to join in, like I literally want us to get that energy back that when he first was taken from him, how people was up there calling, we can't let up. Because when I saw, shoot, I don't even want to, I got to watch what I put my mouth on. I don't even want to try to manifest anything that ain't intended. But I can tell you, I was triggered again when finally 20 years later, we hear the outcome of Tupac. And it's like, that shit is a long time. I rebuke that for over here. We not even, don't even think like that because full justice will be served, period. And that's all I'm standing on, period. So I know that it's going to have to take support of not just a couple people. It's like everybody who loved him, every rapper that makes songs about him, with him, yo, you profess your love. I'm gonna need you to stand up. I'm gonna need you to send a letter, make a call, make a post to really demand justice. If you ain't trying to just worry about, you know what I'm saying? If you, I don't want it to affect my situation. If that's where you stand, that's cool. Stand on that. But just know, like, that's some fake ass shit. And I'm not calling anybody out or anything. I'm just saying for every person who say they love Dolph, I mean, I just feel like, listen, stand on it. Stand on it. Every artist that he puts you on, stand on that shit. That's what the time is for. If you don't got the boss to do it, fucking get the fuck out the way. Don't keep trying to use him for clout. Don't make another dollar off his fucking name if you ain't willing to put your motherfucking mouth in places where it deserves to be. That's how I feel about it. I don't care. I don't care about the money. Yeah, you can be like, well, you gonna make your kids gonna get money off the spends and don't give a fuck. Period. Don't care. It's not about none of that for me. None of that for me. The money, you gotta understand. Dolph was such a generous person. If he gave to everybody else, how do you think he was with his family? The people that was there who knew him. So it's like, we're gonna be straight regardless. I don't have to make money off his name. All I will do, the things that I'm doing, it's all in purpose. Black men deserve to grow old. It's not about the money. Never will be for me. And I stand on that. I don't say never, but I can say never. God be my witness. And I say this so much because my authenticity is so many people that's just so full of shit. And I see it. We all see it. But I stand 10 toes down. I don't swear to God. I say, God be my witness. And if I be on some bullshit, you can strike me down. You can strike me down. Literally, you could shut this whole live down right now because guess what? I stand on nothing but facts and business. And at the end of the day, it's not about no fucking money ever. Period. And never will be. Never will be. Because the person that I'm going hard for, guess what? This man, it was never about the money. Yeah, he probably talked hella shit like it was, but I guarantee it was never about the money. And that's what makes him so different for all the niggas that's out here, period. It ain't about the money. He ain't caught up in it for the fame. He's talked about it. And I know y'all probably like, well, he made music about it, but he stood on that. It wasn't about the money. And with me, with his family, the people who love him, all we want is justice to be served. Period. Point blank. The end. So if you fuck with him, share, call, do something, write a letter. Let these people know that, listen, y'all got to make some noise. Listen, Memphis, I'm going to tell you, I say it's like the tale of the twin cities. You got, it's real. We don't know all the facts. I'm not about to speak on some shit I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's a small town and you either on one side or the other. And it's a whole lot of people that got relationships with people in places, right? That's just how shit goes, right? Let's be honest. So if anybody is protecting somebody because you're in a high place and you got a relationship, we want to annihilate that shit, period. And I'm going to call it out and I'm going to call a spade because at the end of the day, it needs to be done. And I don't think it's too many people who got the balls to say it because it ain't been said. And for me, I had to grow some balls. I'm a female, 100%. And I had to grow some fucking balls to be able to stand up here and not give a damn what comes after. Because once I log off this live, I'm going to still stand down on mine, period. 10 toes down on mine. I mean, a woman and all, don't listen. It's going to stand firm on it. I'm not scared. I can't be scared. I'm not scared. I've already lost the most precious things in my life. It's like, what is there to be scared of? You know that loss can happen like that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, all I'm asking is for people, if you love and if you respect, and if you got a little bit of energy left up in you, because life be lifing for all of us. Make no mistake about it. I know what you're dealing with with your life and your family and just shit be going on. And I don't even mean to burden anybody to ask you to step in on my behalf or on Dolph's behalf or whatever, because that could be seen as selfish, right? But it ain't about selfish. It ain't about none of that. It's literally like, if you got a little bit of energy, if you got some extra, let me make a phone call today, do it on Dolph's behalf because he deserves it. He deserves to be here and all of that. And for everybody that just, you know, like if that's not where you are, it's cool. Move to the side. But for the people who really want to see justice be served and not let another, I mean, it happens every day. You know somebody, you got a cousin or something. This shit happens every day. Our men be taken off the streets like the shit don't matter. Like it's literally like our men be taken, like it's like your man, anybody watching, your man can leave the house today with an honest job. He just started a business trying to make a living for his family. And literally, guess what happens? He don't make it home because somebody out there that look just like him plotting and scheming on his life. And that shit is foul. It's so fucking foul. When I say black men deserve to grow old, I look at so many other nationalities and they just be old as hell. Like, not to say nobody gets old, but we got it hard. It'd be hard for a young black man to be an old black man. A person I love to see, like how he has flourished, is like Project Pat. It's like, You've seen him in his past, but now to see the mature man that he has become and grown into, that's a blessing. And when I see him, and when I see him trying to reach back, when I see him trying to instill wisdom and all of this different type of stuff that I see him doing, I'm like, that's really what we need more of for our men to grow old, to be able to see like the mistakes that they made, live the life you made, because ain't nobody perfect. We ain't living no perfect life, but you able to like live that version of your life. And then you able to reach back and kind of let a young person know, like, I've been there legitimately. And at the end of the day, man, it's a better way. And this is how. So you could be that mentor. You can be that big brother. You could be that dad somebody never had. And that's what he is to me. That's what when I see him, it's like, man, just nothing but mad respect. And it's others too. Don't get me wrong. Deion Sanders, the same thing. Different scenarios. But it's like these men that grow old, they grow through just life and experiences, and they able to help somebody else. That's what we need more of. But it's not gonna happen if we keep on taking the strongest soldiers out the game. Like, it's like, oh, just plucking them. Like, bro, it's not even that serious. This shit is some rap shit at the end of the day. Dolph not here because of some rap shit. Somebody got mad. Or you know what? Let me not even, because I don't know the facts, because the facts are not just plainly clear. But if I were to guess based on the history of things, rap shit, bro. A song or two, some ego shit. No. Let's take that. Let's break that down even more. Ego shit. He not here because of ego. That's a spirit. If anybody just want to call a spade, it's a spirit. And he's not here because of some ego shit. And even if you say, well, he possessed the ego, at the end of the fucking day, we killing people because of a bruised, a scarred ego. What is even, like, people get killed every day because you disrespected me. Nipsey Hussle not here because the old boy said he felt disrespected. You're taking a life because you feel disrespected. That's the weakest shit ever. What are you talking about? Nigga, go home and cry. The fuck? Go home and cry. Go home, lay your head on your fucking pillow and cry. If you that bruised, if your ego that hurt, you hurt, huh? You big hurt. The shit is dumb. And it's not just Dolph that's experiencing this or Nipsey. It's some of everybody. Young black men being taken like, dropping like flies because of bruised fucking egos and people talking about lack of respect when a nigga don't even know what respect is. Let's call it what it is. You talking about you disrespecting me, nigga. You don't even respect your damn mama. Come on now. Like, let's be honest. People just, it's like, what is respect to you? Define it. What are you standing on? What principles are you standing on? And a lot of people ain't standing on shit but shaky ass ground and taking lives like it doesn't mean nothing and leaving fucking people just here to clean up the mess and shit. And it's foul, it's bold, and I can't be silenced no more. I can't not speak on it. I can't. I can't. That's where it is. So like I said, I ain't about to take up your time. I ain't about to sit here and just go even more. If you got a little energy, if you got a little time, reach out on behalf of Dolph because he deserves it. He deserves it for so many reasons, especially Memphis. Memphis, listen, I'm going to need y'all to stand up because he was there as he always was, and he always did, showing up for Memphis, always showing up for Memphis. And I just be like, I ain't going to say to Memphis, though, Memphis be super supportive, but it damn near be some disappointment there too. Memphis, I'm going to need y'all to stand up for Dolph, period. Because, listen, he couldn't stay away from fucking Memphis. He moved away to get away and still made his way back because of his love for Memphis. So if anybody gonna do some standing up, it's all these places. Texas to stand up, hands down for Dolph. Man, it's so many places. California at stand up. Memphis, listen, it got to start there because that's where he was taking, looking out for Memphis. So Memphis, look out for Dolph. And I know it's hard. You got to pick a side and maybe a little fearful. Like, I'm kind of scared to show up and speak up. I feel you. Pray about it. Make your decision and show up for Dolph. And that's all I got to say. Listen, Dolph Day is on November 17th. The hardest day of the year for me, literally. His birthday is, I can just smile and look at videos and just like, God, thank you for making him. Thank you for planting the seed in his mother's womb, God. Thank you. Because I got to experience him out of that. The day he was taken, It's like the hardest day of the year. The day you couldn't have paid me to believe when I started my day that I was going to end it the way that I did. And he was there, being there for Memphis. He was there, being there for the people, the citizens of Memphis, trying to give back. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wanted to give. That's what he was committed to doing, is giving back. And as much as that ain't it'd be hard for me to get in that spirit of Dolph. But I say, long live the spirit of Dolph, because I got to tap into that spirit, because I know how meaningful that is. And it's like turning a bad day, a painful day, into a purposeful day. That's what Dolph Day is all about. So if you're in Memphis, if you're in Chicago, if you're in Atlanta, tap into seeing what Dolph Day is all about. You can follow them, Dolph Day, Item A Foundation. Tap into them so you can. It's a date of service. It's where you serving somebody else. It's where you're putting you're putting your ego to the side. Right now, we killing the ego for the day, for the week, if you may. You know what I'm saying? But literally, where you stepping in and you helping somebody else. You helping somebody else that just need a little bit of assistance, because we all do. And the same spirit that Dolph did for years. For years, I watched him, man. Like, the way I fell in love with him, we would go out to eat. Somebody would be like, can I have y'all leftovers? I mean, we'll go back in the store, the restaurant, get them something to eat for today, give them money for tomorrow or the next day after. And I just was like, oh my God. It was like the sexiest thing ever. It was like, I just used to tell my friends, like, I just love his heart. He'd be busy as hell, and it'd be hard. It was hard building a relationship with him, because he was busy and he was focused. He was driven. He stood on business. But I knew he loved me, and I knew he had an amazing heart, and I was willing to make accommodations for him in all of that. And I made the best fucking decision I could have ever made in my life, not for no type of fame, money, or anything, because I got to experience a man that was so fucking real. It ain't too many. It's like he was cut from a cloth. Look, Diane, Adolph, I don't know what y'all was doing when y'all made him. I don't call Mom Pops. That's what I call him. But I'm just Mom Pops. I don't know what y'all was doing when y'all made him, but y'all cut him from a different cloth. And that's what I'm thankful that I got to experience. That's what I fell in love with. That's the person I fell in love with. All that other shit you can have, but experiencing the most. I used to tell him, like, you like David in the Bible, a man after God's own heart. I always said that to him. And I feel like that's what it was. That's the character. I loved his character, the principles that he stood on. And for that, I'm committed. The type of woman that I am, the type of loyalty, like what loyalty look like. People talk about loyalty all day, but my loyalty is like, even though you gone, that love that I have for you, that loyalty that I have for you, that honor that I'm having for you, I don't care what my life shit look like. I'm not gonna be in this space forever. I'm not gonna be like a grieving widow or woman without a man, whatever y'all want to call me. Put a title on it, whatever you want to call me. I'm not gonna be here forever. One day my life is going to change and be something totally different. Who knows? I don't know. But all I gotta say is that no matter where my life turns, I will always, forever, period, honor, respect, and show up for Dolph. Period. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. So, oh my God. Like I popped put a little pin in a balloon and just released so much. That's what I feel like right now. Like, I literally feel like I put a pin in me and released so much bottled up energy in me. Stephanie just like pop me in. I'm like, listen, let me.
Y'all like to chat up,
one of them ones.
We done prayed together. We done fast. We done all of that.
Listen, and this is just where it's brought me.
Yeah.
And so this is an act of obedience, period. Because, like I said, I have not wanted to do this, but I have had to do what I have had to do, because at the end of the day, he deserves it. And this is what love looks like to me. This is what unconditional love looks like to me. This is what love look like when nobody can do nothing for you no more. He's gone. This is what love looks like when you can't even further express it in no other type of way that they can receive it. So it's literally, for me at this particular point, like, listen, I'm gonna send it through. I know the spirit, like we're spiritual beings, having a human experience, I'm like, I'm gonna have to send this through the. What I gotta do, guys? You gotta blow it in the air. I don't know, but I want this to reach him. I want this love to still reach him wherever he is, whatever dimension he's in, wherever he is, as an angel or whatever. I need this love to reach him because it gotta go somewhere.
And it will, because what happens to the spirit? The spirit lives on forever. So his spirit will forever receive it. As long as you stay in the spirit, when you communicate to said spirit, to his spirit, to any spirit out there, as long as we stay in the spirit's gonna live forever. You got this. I just want to come on and show you some love, give you some love before I get on this flight real quick.
I appreciate it.
I love you. I miss you. We're going to catch up real soon.
I know. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I really, really do. Look, share, like, let them people know we not about to let up on their ass. Can't. It's not time for that. Y'all thought it was about to be easy. Y'all thought we forgot. Y'all thought that, we just twiddling our thumbs at the mercy of. Listen, the only mercy I'm at is that, like, God, listen, I'm at the mercy of you. Right this wrong.
Yeah.
Reveal every hand, every person who played into the plot and the twist that took Dolph from us. Like, I want you to identify everybody. Please,
yeah.
Thank you in Jesus.
A lot of revelation, though, sis, does come from submission. So continue to submit yourself to him. Continue to search within, like, the depths of your spirit and the depths of your soul to be able to forgive whoever it is. Because everything that God teaches us, if you notice, is preparation. So everything that he's putting you through right now, the answers are on hold up because he's preparing you for what those answers will reveal. We want them to reveal who is who did this, once you find out what's going to happen from there is what really truly matters. And so that's the part that once you get that surrenderance, and once you really say it don't matter who it was, I'm ready to forgive them, I'm ready to move forward when that justice is brought to me. Once you get to that level, that's when all the answers, and that's when his death will be vindicated. But until then, it'll be on hold up because he's preparing you.
Listen.
He's preparing you.
I'm gonna be honest. You asked me a few months ago, probably last year, like, have you forgave? I was like, Stephanie, I'm talking to you later. Listen, I don't even know who. I think I told you I don't know who to forgive. So probably until I know who to forgive, then I'll start.
But that's the thing. It's not for us to know who. We just have to get to a point where we're so selfless. It's almost like where our walk every day is like, it don't matter who I'm righteous to. It don't matter who do me wrong. So that's a separate thing. But now we get to the point where we're like, it don't matter who has done this, whoever it is, I'm going to get to the point where I forgive them no matter what. And when you get to that point where you're like, I forgive them no matter what, that's when justice will be served. You have to get to that point where it has no, because what does it matter if his name is Justin, if his name is Sean, if he's a doughboy, if he like my father's murder, if it's his best friend, if it's a cop that was in house with him. Once those results come in, the test of it all is, what will you do once he reveals it? And that's the whole reason why it's not being revealed, because we have to get to a place of submission where no matter who it is, we forgive them. And when we're at that place, God's going to reveal it. And then it's not even going to matter. It's not going to matter anymore.
Well, he got to keep pruning me for that, because listen.
And you going to get there. You're going to get there. But know that that's the first step.
And I'm not going to, the thing is that I'm going to be honest with you. Last year I had a guy on, I was doing Heal the Hoods, right? And this guy named Quan, his story, I believe what you're saying because of his story is like a testimony to that. He literally got shot. He told the story of how he got shot like 16 times in his back. Just somebody tried to, like, he literally was just going to Kroger. Somebody tried to rob him, right? They tried to take his car, shot him like 16 times in his back. And the first thing he thought when he got like back conscious and everything is like, I want to talk to them. I forgive them. And I'm like, everybody was just like, what? If you see this man today, you can't even tell they told me he'd never walk. He got shot 16 times in his back. I mean, come on now. Like, let's be like, they didn't think he was going to live, not even walk. This man can move when I tell you the way he's flourishing right now in his life,
but
I'm
that's
like,
why.
I know why. Because this man mentor, he wrote to the person who shot him 16 times. That's the most, to the day I die, that is going to be the most inspiring story of forgiveness to me. You know what I'm
right
saying?
There. Ask God, search my heart for me. I gotta my flight's boarding now.
Yeah.
Huh? You said I have a what?
I said I can't help but to hear when somebody's talking about the Lord.
Yeah, we're talking about God for sure. Yeah, because he's the way. For sure, he's the way. Listen, God is separating us, right? And we got to get to a point where the things that are above us, we give to him. And so, I'm gonna get on this flight before they leave me. I love you so much, but we're going to talk more about this. And I kind of felt a hesitance of you getting to me, but he orchestrated this conversation because we need to dive more into the prayers that will set us up for you to get to this point. Because he's inspirational for a reason, because you need to get there. You got to get there. And I got to hold you accountable as my sister, because I need full total healing for you. And it's on backup with the things that he's telling you to do. And when we don't listen to him, it's the same thing as disobedience. So how can we go out and how can we preach this gospel if we're not taking the chance to be like, yo, it don't matter who it was. I forgive you. It don't matter what you did. I forgive you. When you get to that point, it's not for the person. It's for you. It's for you. So I'm gonna call you when I get back to the crib. I love you. And, keep using your platform as they go with you on the story, because there's so much more to it that's going to come, especially in your healing. But just keep finding those prayers and finding the things to say to God to, make sure that he gets you to that point. I love you, baby. I gotta go.
Goodbye. Safe flight.
All right.
Y'all. Oh my God. When I tell you, even this live is so impromptu. I'm about to go because I'm starting to shake now. I wasn't even feeling like that type of adrenaline. But it's just the obedience. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to come on here. I'm looking like this is one of my, I ain't even try to get nothing prepared for myself for today. My whole day today, when I woke up, I thought my day was going to go one way. It has gone completely another way. And I just surrendered to it. I was just like, okay, well, obviously this ain't about to go the way I thought it was going to go. Got it. But at the end of the day, that forgiveness piece, I'm not going to sit there and lie to y'all. God gonna have to be with me on that one, because that's something hard. That's something, as I even try to think of what that looks like, it's like that right there, that's another type of level of that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different. And I pray one day that I do get there. I don't, but I'm not there. I'm not there. The only place I'm at is like, look, can we just identify, get me to that place? But if I don't know, I just gotta simmer on that. I gotta meditate on that. I can't even just speak too much on that. I can't even put my mouth. I be so sensitive on what I speak on and what I say, because I realize when I tell you so much power, when I look over my life and everything that I have professed in different types of ways, and it be like, dang, I said this, I said that, I said this, it be coming to pass. So I don't want to just say, I gotta watch what I put my mouth on. But at the same time, I'm just gonna have to say, yeah, God, like, put up a prayer up to just say, God, like, really just be with me with that. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna be obedient, because someone just told me just go into prayer now. I'm about to go into prayer. Oh, 3 God, listen. I'm gonna post this after. I just posted today, like 333 is the number. Oh my God, listen, I'm about to go ahead and pray. I'm about to pray because, like I said, it's something that just was placed on my heart to do, and I'm about to close out because I don't even want to take up no more of y'all time. But listen, dear Father God, I come to you as humbly as I know how, just to say thank you, God. I thank you for my clarity. I thank you for my peace, God. I thank you for my healing. I thank you for my strength. I thank you for the appointment of people that you've placed in my life, from the people that I know to the people that I don't, who have supported me, God, who have been strength where I have been weak, God, who have just encouraged me, just all of the people, so many people that you've placed on my path to help me through the hardest time of my life. God, it's so hard. Like, you understand how hard it's been for me to carry out this task. As many times as I show up and I have on a face of makeup and a smile, and it's like everything is okay. You know, deep down inside, I'm hurt to the core, God. I'm hurt to the core, but it's like I still feel your comfort, your love, your protection. And I just thank you so much for it, God. And I just ask you to forgive me for a hardened heart to where I cannot forgive right now, God. I'm not in a place where I can forgive, but I ask that you allow me to have a softened heart to where I can forgive, where I do grow to that place, God. Because if that's what it takes for an abundance and an overflow of blessing and revealing to happen, I ask that you submit me right in that space. I don't surrender to the forgiveness. I surrender to you, and you will bring about the forgiveness that within my heart, because I'm not there, God. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not there, but I pray that you get me there. And I pray through getting me there, God, that so much revelation does come from it, because it deserves it. Dolph deserves it. Our family deserves it. His mom deserves it. His dad deserves it. His sisters, his brothers, his cousins, every person who loves him deserves for a full revelation and full justice to be served. His fans, his supporters, people who've been rocking with him for years, they want justice to be served. Everyone, it's like an open womb. As long as this is a situation that just goes without a final verdict, God, without full justice being served, it just feels like you can't properly heal. And we all want to heal. We all want to heal and come to a place where we can just accept what is. We can maybe even get to, through you, forgiveness, but we need to come to a place of healing. And I just ask that you just help us all through that process, that you be with us as Dolph Day comes, that you cover us, that you allow us to go strong in a day of service, God. It's not about Dolph, it's ultimately about you. We give you all the glory. Someone said to me once, God, in Dolph we trust, and I had to correct them. In God we trust, and Dolph we love. It would be no Dolph if it wasn't for God. It would be no Dolph. And let's make no mistake about it, that you always gonna get the glory. Then I stand firm on that. But we will continue the spirit that you allow him to have on this earth. We will continue to carry that spirit out, that spirit of love, that spirit of giving, that spirit of humility, God, that spirit of just charismatic compassion. We're gonna carry that out, because that's what it's meant for. That's what it's meant for. I come to you asking for all of these things in Jesus' precious name. Amen. Thank you, God. Thank you, y'all, for joining. Thank you for who stayed on. I hope y'all be blessed for the weekend. I hope I see y'all show up for Dolph Day. And wherever you are, find somebody to serve. And just thank you for y'all time.
I know they think it was over with.
Yeah, it bothers me so much to see just how she's hurting and suffering, and I'm sure that it came from disappointment of I can't be sure. You know, I was getting ready to say maybe she called and tried to get an update on the case, and there was no update. I was going to say maybe she called the DA's office, but the DA's office was closed today. Um I think the bureaus were open. I know the bureaus are always open. They used to be. They are on holidays, of course. But I'm sure that's what it has something to do with. At either any rate, I'm happy that she is speaking up. You know, um, I'm happy that she's speaking up, but I stand on he's gonna get justice. You know, but I definitely I understand, and I'm glad that she's calling out some stuff because a lot of stuff it seems like it's being changed around at this point. You know, and the way to when things like that is happening, like the judge being changed, of course, his attorney came straight in trying to get Judge Coffee off of the case. And he did that for a reason. Okay, Steve Mulroy believes in giving people a get out of jail free card for some reason, right? So, um, hey, I'm glad that she's going to start using her voice. I think it's necessary. If she feels, because she's closer to the case, that some things are happening that should not be happening at this point, then the best way to handle it is to start using your voice, your platform, and things of that nature to start calling some stuff out, right? They said troll alert. It's a troll in here. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Okay. That's right. Justice for Dolph. No, you that's cool. Because if it was a troll, it needed to be removed. Yep, if it was a troll, it needed to be. Okay. But let's talk about it. Okay, so I think it's important, especially if she feels like some people are being protected. And I agree Memphis need to stand up. That's the problem. Slave mentality want us to be silenced. I agree. It says if there was no justice for Dolph. Okay. I wish I could drop the link that in a perfect world I could do that. But we live in a world where there are a lot of sickos that are old as dirt, that are just twisted, right? And so I can't drop it. The old statement says, eye for an eye. Are you telling me the word of God is wrong? I think they should. I think that they should keep her, at least give her a hint of what's going on, and not just because it gives people anxiety. It makes them, believe that nothing is being done. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy that she's talking about it now, because you know the Straight Drop's attorney came in with an agenda. We know that people have money to throw around to try and protect people, and we want to keep an eye on everything to make sure that does not happen. People don't even get what she meant. She talking about the people in Memphis who call themselves choosing a side. She made it real clear without saying their names. Time ticking. I think it's sad, y'all. Hold on, you guys. Because I'm trying to do two things at one time. Okay. So I want feedback from you all. What do y'all think? I would like to know what you all think. The justice system has become a joke, and it's pathetic that they're allowing the guilt to walk free and enjoy their lives. Meanwhile, the families and loved ones suffer, and they get out and do the same thing that they was in jail for before. Y'all unallow that man and think y'all I'm telling you. Hey, player call.
Yo, what's popping on this good old Friday?
Oh, nothing much. Just from listening to the whole thing. What is your take on it?
Oh man, she let a lot of stuff out the bag. I know it probably went over a lot of people's head, but like, you know, like really, she just tired of all the stuff that's going on within that case. Like, it lets you know that she kind of been paying attention to what be going on YouTube, same stuff I've been speaking about. How these folks acting like they rocking with Dolph, making all this money off him, really ain't fucking with the campaign. Like, she just let a lot of stuff out. Talked about how they photoshopping these pictures and, you know, all the stuff that we've been seeing on YouTube that people actually been believing and ready to fight and die about. Is
absolutely, 100%. And I don't take it that she's talking about everybody in Memphis. I don't.
Nah,
and I can definitely understand what she's saying.
This how she feel, and like I was telling somebody this, like, and this how she coming from, and not to be funny, nothing, like, just to be real. Memphis really owe him more than that. A lot of people ain't fucking with him how they should, or they was fucking with him when he was hurt. They really kind of staying out the way now because if I get too involved, that's why she said I understand. You know, if you gotta feel like you gotta pick a side, so you gotta listen to what she was saying. Like, that's what she talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, this definitely probably go put a little pressure on for.
I think it can get frustrating, but I think they need to at least let her know. You know, I know there are a lot of things that they can't tell her, but they could at least just let her know something, that they're moving along in the right direction.
I mean, like, they really can, because, like, I'm gonna tell you something. Pay attention. Like, when LBG Duck case was going on, his mama knew exactly what was finna go on, and she would kind of hint at it, but she never did say, "Oh, these people finna be getting picked up indirect, but she let people know, oh, okay, they finna get ready and go to jail. So they can keep you informed. They can't tell you everything, but you know, they can tell you what's going on though.
Yeah.
And like I said, people just gotta pay attention because, like I've been saying from the longest, like man, it's some funny stuff going on with this case, and money is getting some stuff moved around. And you know, like she basically said that.
You there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. You went out.
Man, I don't know what's going on. Stream, y'all be tripping.
Hmm. Well, I don't think she has anything to be afraid about. She can use her voice. That's what God gave it to her for.
Well, I mean, like, you know, yeah, she can use it, but she spoke about that, you know, like when she said, you know, about people, you know, being afraid to say something. Like she spoke about that, and she told people how she been getting threatened and all this stuff, how people been doing, attacking her. Like that's why I said she know what's going on. She know, like, when we talk about this situation, you know what can happen behind it. She seen what happened to Dolph behind this, so like she know, you know what I'm saying. But somebody gotta say something. Somebody gotta say something, and I see what she's saying though. Like, but somebody gotta say something though.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
You know, it's crazy though.
That's true, Ashley. I'm telling you, it's sad. Memphis ride to the fullest for Young Dog. Well, where it counts at is making sure that his is continuously, like she said, call the people that matter to make sure. If she thinks something weird is going on at the DA's office with that district attorney, and he just, I mean, because it's almost like he can't help it now. He like to get out of jail free cards. Keep calling the attorney general's office. Straight Drops attorney came straight in trying to get coffee off of that case. Pay attention to whoever those judges were. Let me see who it was. Hold on. It took coffee off of that case. Hold on.
Yeah, Ashley, that's what I said. But like, really, I don't know, because like everybody the same this, so it don't matter what state is in. Everybody the same, and then everybody got a view on it. So that really it'll help, but it won't help.
Okay, Judge Camille R. McMullen. Let's see who that is. We have to be very careful about stuff like this. This is her right here. This is one of them. Have to make sure she ain't in cahoots with Art Horn. This is the type of stuff we have to pay attention to. This is one. Okay, she's from in Memphis. Okay, let's see the other one. have to make sure these folks ain't taking no money. Find out, since these folks want to be, you know, they want to investigate. That's something to investigate. But tell the truth, because see, they like to tell lies. Let's see. Okay, here go the other one.
It look like he'll take some money.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't lying.
He's my damn Facebook friend. Oh Lord. Yeah, y'all, we gotta pay close attention to some stuff and let them know that they will never be elected again. Them motherfuckers will never go back.
See,
I know Dyer ain't no good. Let's see. Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, big pressure.
And that's Campbell. These are the three people that removed Judge Coffey from the case. Now, for those that want to be better than me, I'm gonna give you a tip. This is where you start at. When you get them police ass. Now, this is where you start at right here. Figure out who they got relationships with. Okay, figure out who they got relationships with. Okay, once you get that figured out, pay close attention to that. Pay close attention to Steve Mulroy. It ain't enough. That stuff talk about Caroline Mason. They don't beat a dead horse until they can't beat that no more. And as a matter of fact, the people that were saying this, because I already know they rock with black youngsters, and I don't believe it.
Caroline Mason can't get no judge out no case.
She can't do a damn thing. They said before she was even on the case, they was talking about she was on the case.
Damn.
She wasn't even on the case. She was out there on the same. And people was believing that. That was her damn precinct. She was over that. The chief called her and told her to go make the scene. It was a high profile case. There wasn't no blood out there. My auntie husband, I almost said his name, works crime scene. It was blood. You just have to let
cleaning it up.
Right. He how could it not be no blood? Okay. Hold on.
Well, I ain't do it for the free. You know it was a big old fee.
But that's something to pay close attention to. Hold on.
And it's crazy. Like, that's why I said this just exposed a lot of shit, because, like, these folks really been taking money under the table. It's like their first time taking no money under no table. I say like it's super late. It's early as hell.
Well, we know that they've been paying folks because look at these damn store hood vloggers that they was paying to set people up and take them out, going to folks' houses. A bunch of damn store hoods.
This is a
told them to clean up the media. A bunch of fuck niggas.
Shit crazy. Yeah, you're right about that, big person. This shit make a big difference, man. But you just got to do your, cause it's hard to tell. Cause all of them go sell you a good dream to get that spot. So it's hard to tell who the real McCoy is. For real, all of them talking a good game. They go do this, they go do that. Then when it's time to show some action, hey, man, we still getting the same results. Man, it's hard to say who was involved. You just gotta let this shit unfold. You hear me? It's so crazy. I can't say who was involved. You know what I'm saying?
It's definitely gonna play out. That's for sure.
Only thing I can say, it was a lot of people involved. It just wasn't no small circle. It was a big circle.
They do not. What they said, they do not matter more than our lifestyle just ran into the White House. DC not playing games.
Who ran to the White House?
Well, one thing for sure, I'm glad she's going to use her voice, and I know I can understand. You know, she was saying they've already took one parent. I don't want my, you know what I mean. That's the reason why it is important that people come together and tell the truth and expose this stuff so that the boy can get justice and make sure everything is called out. The vloggers that's on here setting folks up to be killed, the vloggers that they got on here intimidating folks. Somebody had been to, they was like, it's some money behind this hacking stuff. These dime store motherfuckers ain't got no money. That's the reason why they on here doing this stuff that they doing. They just didn't give a damn about who they sent folks out to get. They didn't know that they was putting molesters and stuff on their payroll.
Wowzers. Not the children's.
These folks been promised deals. And I hate she mentioned Texas because that's where a lot of the people that's doing the damn violations at. I ain't saying everybody. Black youngster went to Dallas and dissed Dolph.
Mm-hmm. And see, like, that's another thing. Like, man, them folks sick of seeing it. They sick of seeing it. Like, I know they don't be looking for it, but they can't help but to see it. You know what I'm saying? They sick of seeing it.
And I'm not talking about all of Dallas or Texas. I'm just talking about a lot of the Texas people that they put on here. Not all of them. To violate and try and keep the narrative changed. They said look at state politics as well. Tennessee is a red state for sure. Oh, for it is. Tennessee is a red state. Memphis is a blue city.
What do you mean by red state?
Republican.
Uh,
But I'm not talking about everybody because there's a lot of people in Texas that definitely show young Dolph love and want justice for young Dolph. I'll say the majority. Because Colt Figure went hard for young Dolph. He was one of the first ones to do it before I even started vlogging on the case. He did.
damn, where he been at? I ain't seen him in a minute.
He still be on. He's on every day.
Damn.
But it is gonna take a lot more of the they can't kill everybody in Memphis. With their money, because then it's gonna get to a point where folks just they canceling out. Lord, I don't even want to speak that into the atmosphere.
Man.
That's right. We want justice or else. Regardless of who it was that was involved, we want justice for him. So what you think? Do you think he's gonna get justice in totality?
I mean, it's looking like that from what they get, but what do we mean when we say justice? Like what define justice? And I'm gonna tell you. You heard me?
Mm-hmm. You said what now? Because I got my phone up to my ear.
I said define justice, and I'm gonna tell you.
Everybody that was involved. Everybody from the planning to everything.
See, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know. I think maybe that's part of her speaking out because she feeling like, damn, what's taking so long to get the big fish in this situation? Like she hearing the same talk in the street everybody else hearing, you know what I'm saying? Probably more because she connected to, what's going on in his situation. So she hearing a lot more than what me and you hearing, you know what I'm saying, on the street side. So, like that was part of her speaking out a lot, you know what I'm saying? But like just has looking
like people's feelings was hurt. So who feelings was hurt? He ain't never been into it with nobody but one person.
Yeah. And I just feel like, I'm seeing how she looking at it. So, but it's just looking at it like, now, as far as like getting everybody like that, it don't look like this happening. It look like they just focused on the shooters. You know what I'm saying? But I could be wrong though, but that's what it looking like though. Because I'm knowing she hearing the same stuff that I'm hearing. You're like, damn, okay, what the fuck the hold up is? And I be saying it to myself, like, damn, what the fuck they waiting on? But, I don't know. But that's just what I think, though.
Thank you, Andrew, for the cash out.
Because just to be real, I think probably she the reason why, them dudes over there ain't just start dropping their own bags. I feel like they standing down on respect to her.
Yeah. Well, it says you can't prosecute suspicion.
You can't.
Yeah, but that's true.
See, it's some
So
more stuff than
it's a little bit
suspicion,
more
but
than
this
suspicion.
one I'm telling y'all, like the certain people that saying that they want to go to jail, like this what she looking at. Damn, what's going on with the hole up here? You know what I'm saying? Like everything ain't just some suspicion. It's some shit there. Telling you, it's some shit there. It ain't everything ain't just no he said, she said.
Mm. He said, go to Grove's story. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can get to Grove Hero from here. It's not gonna let me. I'm gonna have to look at it from my phone.
Yeah.
Hold on, Grove Hero official.
Ain't no better feeling than seeing two niggas come together. Man, I ain't gonna lie, today y'all better sell these folks out, bro. Crack. I be I ain't gonna even lie, fool. I ain't even want to get on this hoe and say shit, but I ain't gonna even lie. Every rap nigga around the world, you niggas hoes. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You niggas don't stand on no type of business. You niggas get money. Y'all don't provide no ways for black people to make no money out here. Y'all just sit back and watch people kill people, put guns, talk about guns, violence, all drugs, have people selling drugs so they can go to jail. You niggas really lying here. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck with you. I don't fuck with you niggas. I don't rock with you niggas. I don't care for you niggas. And I'm just gonna keep it real on my shit, bro. Real talk, bro. And if you a nigga that don't do this, that don't rap, I don't give a fuck about you because you having some money and you ain't trying to help your people. And not just your people, but everybody, bro. You a lying man nigga and I don't fuck with you, bro. Real talk. Niggas from the city, bro. I ain't lie. Every rapper from Memphis, you niggas some hoes, and I don't give a fuck if you watch my shit. You niggas some bitches. I don't give a fuck you want to beef after this shit or whatever. You niggas hoes. You niggas sit back and watch these niggas in Memphis kill and rob and do all this shit, and you glorify the shit. And you think this shit so fucking cool, bro. Until a motherfucker put that urn on your family, then you crying. Man, real talk, bro. I don't fuck with you niggas, bro. That's just real talk. Let's talk about some real shit. Let's talk about how bro just drove from Milwaukee all the way down here to Dallas, bro, and sold out his food truck. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about some real shit. You niggas is not no real nigga, bro. I swear to God, y'all be having all that money. Y'all just be trying to stun on a nigga, buy a new Rolls Royce, all that motherfucking bullshit, Lamborghini. Man, that shit some bullshit, nigga. Help your people, bro. Let's start something, come together, nigga, and give out loans to our people so we can have some shit going on, bro. Like these other races, bro. You nigga lying. Anyway, let's talk about it. Like, Let's talk about how two black men just came together doing the same thing, selling food, selling the same type of food. Let's talk about that. How they just came together, came to one area, and both made a bankroll. And nobody was hating on each other. Nobody wanted to kill each other. Nobody wanted to rob each other. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. That's real shit. Like, what else?
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, play a call.
All right. Well, you can tell them dogs straight from South Memphis. She said he the ringleader. His ass would be outside on the patio or something.
Okay, y'all, I'm back.
Yeah,
I opened my door. That dog ran out the front door and almost down the street. Woo! So what you think about what Grove Hero saying?
I mean, yeah, he right. But, you know, at the end of the day, that's what these labels signing them to talk about. Like, if we a Tupac rapper of today's time, he would never make it talking about a Brunda's got a baby or, you know, Black Power. Like, this go get you blackball real fast. Like, that ain't what they promote. How many bodies you get? How many niggas you to win spent on? How many P's you to flip? How many keys you to get? How many niggas you to win stuck up? That's what I want you to rap about. This is what they looking for. So, like, it's gonna take I don't know what kind of movement it's gonna take to change that, but like, you know, these dudes is dying for a deal. So even if they ain't on it, they might be a conscious rapper, but okay, this ain't selling. This ain't what they want to hear. So I gotta roll with this. So like, it's a hard move right there.
Mm-hmm. Now Riley did that. He's a bad behind.
Like, it's crazy, but you know, but the rap feeding a lot of people right now. A lot of people eating off this rap.
It's killing more people than it's feeding.
Yeah.
Which means it ain't worth it. Because the majority of our communities are still impoverished. So it ain't feeding that many. Just a few.
It's feeding them, but that ain't what they want to do with the money. See, like, it's different. Like, I see a lot. Like what Grove said, it makes sense. Like, I was just checking YBT Fed out. Salute to him. Like, I said, he went cop the lamb truck, a Porsche truck. He got his mama house. That was good shit. But like, really, we don't be needing this shit. But like with the young niggas, like, that's how they mind set up. And I ain't finna go get back or get some housing. Like, that's the last thing on these dudes' mind, fixing the hood up. They don't give a damn about their hood. That's just a place they did some crime and came up at, just being real. And you know, when they get some money, I'm gonna need a rapper star to kick. And like I always said, just cause they get caught up in their life. Like pay attention to what's going on for this 2 Time right now. He caught up in the fame and the life. And the shit kind of driving him crazy. He can't even, he don't know how to deal with the success right now.
I think it's driving him crazy because at some point he knows that he's gonna have to pay up something he ain't ready for. When he tried to have a voice finesse 2 times, was outspoken. He saw what started happening. Folks was shooting at his concerts. I don't think that was random. Like everything bad started happening when he was speaking up. So he had to fall back in line.
Well, he feeling the wrath for, you know, some of the choices he done made. And shit slapping him right back in the face right now.
Well, yeah, that's true. I agree. Here, Riley. Well, I think it's sad. And I'm sure Grove Heroes' frustration comes from seeing Mia J hurt.
And then just like I said, just to see how it is, cause like, and see, like we be looking for these rappers to get back, but like I be telling y'all, like the truth of the matter is, like it just wasn't too many niggas like Dolph that was on it. A lot of these rappers just getting money right now, probably getting 30, 40 racks a show. Man, they family that they love, they done growed up with, still in the projects right now, still in the slum. They ain't even really looking out for them. So we
So
can't
they gotta
expect.
take it and put it and go give it to the Asians and the Iranians on their fake ass jewelry.
Yeah, so we can't expect them to look out for the community. They ain't even looking out for their family, their kids. Their kids barely having shit. Their kids still wearing Walmart clothes. So we have to pay attention to this shit. And I be sitting back looking at them like, I be seeing something like I know some of these rappers' family, and I'm like, damn, how you in this situation that it's your people? I don't get that. But they still be stuck in the street like still selling drugs. Like, damn, why they ain't trying to put you in position?
Because they ain't really got the money that they say. And when they get a little money, they putting it back in jewelry and buying Gucci, North Face, a bunch of stuff that don't mean nothing. You're right. They don't give back to their community. They give back to other communities when they go. And yeah, I wouldn't spend 100 G's on jewelry. That's helping Johnny Dames and his family and their community. For a bunch of jewelry you don't even really see them wearing because they know it ain't really real.
Yeah, a lot of them getting tricked because they didn't know about jewelry before they had some money. So, you know, when they get around certain jewelers, if no rep ain't put them up on them, they just go anywhere. A lot of them will they'll get overcharged and they'll get some bullshit jewelry.
But what I'm saying is, like, spending $100,000-$200,000 on some jewelry, it ain't worth it. The very communities and the people in their communities don't even wear that type of jewelry. They don't wear it. One thing that I noticed when I go to the nail shop, if you start looking at a lot of like Asian people, even though they dominate the market, they don't even wear nails. They don't wear nails. They don't even wear nail polish.
So like,
Everybody hijack our community.
Now the ones that act black, they were. Cause some of them, they act like black women.
To advertise it. Girl, who do your nails? I do. And they probably be press-ons.
I want to know about that part.
I don't know. It ain't gonna get no better until we have a different mindset.
That way. When just people ain't got love for people no more. They ain't got respect for people no more.
They love things. Yep. And so because they love things, they hurt people to try and get things. I happened to run across a video that I had not seen when Straight Drop was on the run.
You see, he's been active on social media on his ass.
He was at gas stations and showing his, what his jewelry or whatever he had on. What good was that? You on the run. You just ruined your life for killing a man. A father, a human being. You on the run, but you still doing videos. They gassing you up. You still doing videos showing jewelry and yeah, I don't understand.
Like he doing a rollout.
Then Gotti says, if my nigga go to jail, I'm gonna get him out. This how you know they was connected. He goes, I'm turning myself in Monday and I'm gonna get right back out. What made him think he was gonna get right back out? It was because of what Gotti said. So I understand Mia J. But I know a lot of people think he won't be touched, but I don't believe that. I don't. He says a lot of them designer clothes be handmade. I make the rappers here Louis Vuittons and Gucci bags getting paid. A lot of that stuff, made in China.
I know
it. A Louis Vuitton, they want to, take a picture in a Louis Vuitton shirt that they paid $600 for, and their teeth ain't even. Lord Jesus. And if something happened to them, their mama ain't even got money to bury him.
That's the crazy part.
I wanted to finish listening to Grow. Shout out to Vanessa. I see she in here.
South Memphis, what pop?
Boy, working. Nigga from the city, bro. Anyway, let's talk about it. Let's talk about how two black men just came together doing the same thing, selling food, selling the same type of food. Let's talk about that. How they just came together, came to one area, and both made a bankroll. And nobody was hating on each other. Nobody wanted to kill each other. Nobody wanted to rob each other. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. That's some real shit. We ain't gonna talk about this lame ass shit you niggas be doing. You niggas, man, doing the same shit. And nah, bro, I sell food. You can't say the same thing I said. Let's talk about how these same two niggas from two different cities and states came together and sold food together in the same place, nigga, a second away from each other. Come on, bro. In the same parking lot. Let's talk about that, bro. Real talk, brother. And this was gangster. Let's talk about what real gangster is. This was gangster, bro. What else so gangster about this shit is that the money don't go to me. This shit go to them. A whole nother set of families y'all helping, bro. A whole new from other states and other cities, bro, not from Memphis, bro. This shit so gangster. That's why I say we all gotta come together, and not just cause you from the Grove, or you from Fraser, or you from Memphis, or you from St. Louis, or you from Mobile, Alabama, or you from Dallas, or you from Milwaukee, or you from Houston, everybody come together, bro. So y'all pull up tomorrow again at 12 o'clock.
So who you think Grove was talking to? Hey, Vanessa. What's Cypress at? I would have let him up, but his background be jumping.
You said what he said? I had stepped there for a minute. What he say?
I said you didn't hear what he was just talking about how, how rap dudes, how people can't come together, and how did nobody hate on those two dudes, and he's able to, all the money go to them, he's able to help other families and stuff.
That's just how they done made it. Like, I don't know. They just, even if it ain't no beef, like, and I said this, like, just take Glow and Six and Rhea, how the people just keep putting them together, keep everything they do, they compare. Same way, like with the Dolph and Gotti situation, like everything they just keep putting it there to it build some kind of tension or friction.
Mm-hmm.
The game crazy though.
Yeah. I tell you.
I said, hey, auntie number 2. He said, well, her boo Cypress is Cypress on the come up. Cypress to hit a home run at her.
Oh, Lord. He a lust demon. Like I said, I would let him up, but his background be jumping. Where he at? I mean, they be loud. At TV. They said Cypress around at the halfway house.
Man, I hate it when I was in their place. Oh my God, it wasn't number cone in there.
I tell you. They said Fred Sanford and everything be in the background. Hero Fix TV says, I'm coming to Memphis this summer to teach leather crafting. We're looking for a building now. Pray for me.
Yeah, plenty of building. Just make sure you get in a good area.
Yeah, get in a good area, but it ain't none in Memphis. It ain't no good areas.
Some of them be getting spurred. I ain't gonna lie, a few of them get spurred.
Mm-hmm.
But the real crooks, they be fine.
Yeah. But more people gonna have to stand up for young Dolph. Stand up for what's right. What happens when somebody else come along in Memphis? Them folks put a stain on Memphis. They was wrong. They put a stain on Memphis. How could they do it? They was wrong. It never should have gone that far. I don't care what was said. It never should have. You don't kill nobody just because they say something you don't like. And if it ain't no justice, sir, they don't feel like they could do it to anybody. Look at how they put these pedos and stuff on the internet. They gonna, even regardless of whether they know what these folks got in their backgrounds or not, they gonna have to take responsibility for what they've been having these folks on the internet doing.
Man, this shit crazy.
Mm-hmm. It ought to be some things that people won't do for money.
Man, me and my boy was talking out there today. I said, man, it's so crazy. Like everybody can be bought out, man. We was just talking out there today. And like, and for real, everybody can be bought out. It's like in every business we was talking about, we was just talking about just different stuff. And he was like, man, that's how I got this plug on this. Got somebody, I'm like, damn, folks, it's crazy. People want some money, man. Everybody wants some money. A lot of this stuff that's going on is going on because of money. You know, all these guns being on the street because of money. All these cars being stolen because of money.
I'm seeing if Key Glock posted anything. He don't really post. I guess he do on Twitter. I ain't really seen nobody else post. But I'm happy Mia J was able to get that. Your boy on. Trey Slime. Why your Gotti been so quiet? Them folks ought to be ashamed of themselves for what they did. They should be ashamed of themselves. And not only that, but you got people like, Orange Mound Quit and Straight Drop and all of them. They should be ashamed of themselves for even being enticed to destroy lives for some money. I never felt like it was Quit's idea or Straight Drop's idea to take him out. But to be able to be enticed by destroying other people's lives for some money that God will never allow them to enjoy. It's just a shame, And people don't go choosing people to do stuff randomly. They choose people to do stuff like that because they have confidence in them from past situations. I think it's sad the state that our people are in and how they got about whoever these people were that did this, okay, trying to destroy other lives because we serve a good God. See, they thought that their money could keep people quiet. We're going to take people out. But because we serve a mighty good God and because God was letting them know that I'm the only true living God and your money ain't God, he allowed everybody all over the world to take an interest in what happened to young Dolph, right? Everybody all over the internet, they would have been trying to, and trust me, I know they was trying to silence people. They had bloggers setting folks up, okay? And that's why I say folks doing anything for money. I just think it's a shame before God what's going on. These black men have really disappointed me. And the mere fact that you got women, black women that allow men to pull them into stuff, and a couple of them have to go away from their children. And it's all because of money. People don't, like I said, people don't respect humans. They respect things that they are not going to get the opportunity to enjoy anyways. And sometimes I feel like, folks are okay. They're okay with going to jail. Okay, just as long as a lot of them will go to jail happy, knowing that young Dolph is in his grave. Well, that nigga ain't gonna get to floss and flex. Hey, that nigga ain't gonna get to floss and flex no more. That's the mindset of a lot of people because they are sick. Mia J being a woman, she should never have to live in fear of somebody doing something to her. But people are go and try to find her for for $100.
Yep.
So that's the reason why I'm with her on it is imperative that justice is served, because if you do not take down Goliath, I've looked at the energy of how a lot of these people have been. If you say something, especially when folks was vlogging on the case, you say something, we gonna take your life. You can't have folks like that out. You gotta chop Goliath down. And I'm with her. If you ain't gonna stand up for something right, get the fuck up out the way. Stop clout chasing his name. And my prayer, and I'm going to put this into the atmosphere, and I know I have a lot of people that stand with me in prayer. Anybody that's taking money from the people that did this to change the narrative of God, allow them to have an overdose and die or have a heart attack. That's what's going to happen. He going to twist their mouth up. This stuff got to stop. Okay? And it'll happen by the first of the year. You got to give God a time too. Because he says, when I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. You're going to start seeing these folks that's doing anything for money, twisting up narratives. You're going to start seeing how infirmity starts striking their body. Okay? And anybody that's working down there, Steve Mulroy with that damn skunk on top of his damn head, okay? Any judge, anybody that is trying to rig Young Dolph's case, God is going to reveal them, and it's going to be the worst, what they say, exposition. They're going to be exposed worse. It's going to be the biggest scandal exposed, okay, than there ever was. Okay? Yeah. People try to say they think God is trying to sell records. No, I think he is truly paranoid. And he should be, and he ought to be ashamed. Not just paranoid, but he ought to be ashamed. They was wrong. Them Negroes was wrong for what they did. That girl over there hurting like that, you could see the sadness in her son's eyes. Her daughter missed her dad, but she was too young to fully understand. But you could see the sadness in Trey's eyes, and he's already taking on the responsibility. He's able to understand more of knowing his mother is hurt and wanting to protect his mama, missing his daddy. All about what, Gotti? What was this shit about, you motherfuckers? What? Y'all put a blood stain on Memphis. Oh, Lord have mercy. Stop me. I'm about to get upset. Y'all a failure to Memphis. And then Memphis sitting up supporting all y'all businesses. And this what y'all do to the people? And you got the nerve to look into that camera and smile. But God says, when I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. You might not make it to jail, but you might fall out the sky. And I'm not wishing that on nobody. But I know the type of God that we serve. Folks ain't standing for nothing no more. Yeah, you know what they did to Young Dolph was wrong. As soon as they come around dangling $100, they forget about what they did to Young Dolph. Don't stand on nothing.
She said $100.
Yeah, that's Big Gotti. He gave us $100.
Oh my. Oh hell no.
They wrong. Juke, you wrong. Orange Mountain Quet, you better let the Lord use you. Orange Mountain Quet, you better let the Lord use you, because you understand how the wrath of God can be. And he ain't through. You better let him use you. Okay? I'm telling you, Orange Mountain Quet, you better let him use you. Or else I can see sorrow knocking at your door again. Because God says when I get them back, you're going to see me get them back. See, the thing about it is people want to do wrong and then they want to hide. You can't right that wrong, but you can ask God for some grace. Not ask God for grace and try and continuously do what's wrong, but try and do right and ask him for some grace, and then ask Sean Daw's family for some forgiveness, and he'll give you some grace. Because them folks that you think you protected ain't got a heaven or hell to put you in. As a matter of fact, they'd put you in the ground if they could. All this BS stuff, I'm talking about breaking, use a rat or whatever. Now use a sucker. Anytime their feet need to be held to the fire. Folks are trying to shame folks for they're a rat for talent. No, we need to be shaming them for taking that boy life like that for nothing. What kind of people are we?
Hey, Baltimore.
No woman should be scared because she said, I'm the only parent that my children got left. They took his daddy. I want to speak on my man. But I'm a woman. I'm in fear. We ain't shaming these motherfuckers and saying, you motherfuckers touch that girl, anything happened to her, you bitches through. Not only are you going to have to look over your shoulder, but that record label going to be defunct. It should have been defunct when they did that to Dolph. You think you going to take their mama too? Anybody in y'all camp do anything? No artist, money bag, none of them will ever sell another record or get another spin. But we don't stand on nothing. That's the reason why them niggas do what they do. That's why they do what they do. You start messing with their money, they get some act right. It hurt me to hear that girl say, I shouldn't be in fear. And they put these motherfuckers on here with these damn, messed up pages. Okay, these sideshow freak pages to go at that girl. It wasn't enough to destroy him. They wanted to destroy everything connected to him. Okay? And the reason why I keep saying Orange Man Quit name is because I believe that that's going to be the one that God uses. He old enough to understand that he was wrong for whatever part he played in it. He's felt the exact same thing that Young Dolph's family has felt. And I believe that's the one God gonna use. And I don't buy into that stuff about rat and snitches. As a matter of fact, I be blocking folks that say it. Because we believes in letting the Lord use folks on this page. Because I don't call them snitches. I call them letting the Lord use you.
Yeah.
He gonna realize he ain't got nobody but God because he ain't got them. Him and Jamarcus. You right, Cypress. Orange Mountain Quet knows more than Jamarcus. And the rest of them. When they start getting some of these people who thought that they didn't know that they were involved, and I ain't talking about these little street dudes. I'm talking about some of these folks that call themselves in the inside. That's got them. Okay. I'm talking about, how am I trying to put it? Some of these execs, they're gonna know it's real. Because I was told a long time ago that one of them execs was involved over there. He ain't been indicted yet, but I was told that he was gonna be. I think that's when it's gonna really get real, that we ain't got away with nothing. Okay. And this ain't no damn gaudy hate campaign or anything like that. This is holding people accountable. They was wrong. They was wrong. That never should have happened. They was wrong, God. Y'all, they was wrong for what they did to that boy. They could have did anything but killed him. They was wrong. You take a human life and want to laugh and talk about it. Black youngster he gonna bow and he gonna pay. Okay. Whew, Lord have mercy. Anyways. Anissa says accountability and responsibility. We pray that some of the other people, when they go and knock at their door, that they let it all out. Some of them other ones in that camp that they ain't went and talked to yet, that think that they've gotten away. And Player Co is right. It was a lot of them that knew, but they was wrong. They got to understand they're going to reap. They're going to reap what they sow. Their money, they think that their money, because people, I don't know what's going on with people. People take somebody like Zachary Randolph. When Zach Randolph played basketball, I was such a fan. And I had gotten out of, because I used to love to look at NBA basketball and, you know, of course, the University of Memphis and stuff. When Shaq and Eddie Jones, Nick Van Exel, and all of them played. And once it started getting too fruity too, when they couldn't stand to, you know, for nobody to hit them, they be crying, you know, whining and going on. When somebody would foul them, I couldn't come in, you know, to practice and stuff with dresses on, you know, that I couldn't look at it no more. But Zach was one of those players. Zach and Bunzy Wells were like, and the reason I like Bunzy was because Bunzy is from Muncie, Indiana, and that's my little cousin's brother, right? But you know, of course, when he got to Memphis, he started doing some crazy stuff too, right? And but I like watching them play basketball. I was happy when Zach was in Memphis and stuff, but a lot of this stuff that has gone down with Zach and them, it's hard for me to believe that Zach Randolph was not involved in what happened to young Dolph. It's just hard for me to believe it. Okay, it's hard for me to believe that. Okay. Anyways, Straight Drop was in Indiana. I said that last year. I wish I could find the video. They had their people. They hired them hackers. Hold on. It's just hard for me. It's hard for me to believe that they didn't have some type of part in it. It is. Okay. No, they think it's moving in their favor. It ain't. It ain't gonna. God ain't gonna let it happen. What they doing is they're gonna get a whole lot of people that's in position that's crooked. God is allowing it to happen. They're gonna get caught and get removed, and that is what is needed. But anyway, y'all, we get ready to go to the platinum.
So
let's go to the platinum.
Yeah, I see all my Section 8 people later. It's been a ball, but I gotta go hang with the rich niggas, man. we was eating 4 for 4s over here. Now we finna go eat caviar and lamb chops.
All right, y'all. I see y'all in the platinum.
All right.